Hello everyone, and welcome to my vlog on using the SlimWiki application. In this video, we are going to create a series of pages relating to a topic. As an example topic, I'm going to discuss Latin America. But the purpose of this vlog is not to educate anybody on Latin America, but to demonstrate how to use the SlimWiki interface. So, I've assumed y'all have already created an account, so let's log in. So once logged in, we land on the welcome page. So let's create a new page. Notice when we hover over the icons on the left toolbar, we get tooltips. So let's click the plus sign to add a new page. So with my cursor in the text box where it says type a title, I'm going to type Latin America. Push the tab button and type in a subtitle. A diverse region. Push the tab button again to type in the content. So I want to demonstrate how to use the bullets. So I'm going to type climate, economy, culture, and security. As you select any text, you get this whole pop-up menu, and we'll be going over each one of these little icons that we have here. So we got the numbered and we have the bullets. I like the bullets better, so I'm going to leave those and save this page. Okay, so we will be making a page for each one of our bullet points, our main bullet points. But for right now, let's create some second level bullet points by clicking edit. Now notice we are in the edit mode when our left bar is yellow or orange. So in climate we have dry, humid, cold. I mean, that's just basically some of the examples. So let's make secondary bullet points out of these bullet points. See, we got the pop-up again. Now when we click the little icon with the little arrow and the lines, we get secondary bullet points, and we can remove them, but I like to keep them there. So in the economy, we have, well, first of all, tourism, fishing, and mining. So let's make secondary bullet points out of this list, and we have culture. So we have art, cuisine, and language. Secondary bullet points. So next, under security, let's talk about crime and violent crime and non-violent crime. So these all should be secondary, but these should be secondary to our third. So now we have a primary list, a secondary list, and we're going to talk about all these, or well, we could, but basically I don't know if we're going to get to it in this video. Click Save. Okay, so now we need to create a page for climate, for economy, for culture, and for security. And then we're going to discuss these certain different subtopics. Okay, so let's go ahead and create another page. Call this climate. And I should capitalize the first one. And we're going to add some text. I'm going to fix my errors. So for right now, all I'm going to do is save this page right here, climate. I want to show you, let's go to pages, pages and collections. Okay, so we have all pages. Now we're more interested in just the ones we just made. So we have climate and Latin America. So let's go back to pages and collections, and down here we have a collections with a plus sign, and add a new collection. Notice the tooltip. Let's call this one Latin America and save it. Now we have a new collection, but we don't have any pages. So we have this page right here, Latin America. We want that page to be a part of our collection. So we click the pin, and that will add the current page to this collection. And now we have one page in the collection. So let's go back to pages, all pages, and choose our climate page, and let's add that one to our collection Latin America by clicking the pin. And of course, if you want to, this is a sub collection. We're not going to deal with that in this video. We could delete this entire collection or edit it. For right now, we're just going to leave it as one collection. We're going to add more pages to the collection. So let's go ahead and add, what was our next one? Economy. Various types of economies. And let's save our economy page. Go back to our collections and add the economy page to our Latin America collection. Now we have 3 pages. Okay, so let's go and create another page. And what the next one was culture. Save it, add it to the collection. Now our next one would be security. I'm going to leave the subtitle blank because it is optional. So I'm going to save it and go back to collections, add it to the collection Latin America. Now we have 5 pages. To see the pages in our collection, we click the link and we see all of the pages that are in this particular collection. So now we can go ahead and edit each one of these pages. But let's go back to Latin America, and we're going to add links now. So we click the edit and we go into edit mode. Now when I select, I get the pop-up again. So I click the link. Now remember, we're on Latin America page, but when I click on, it says enter page title. Well, I think I made one for climate, and see I have all these choices. I'm going to choose climate and economy. I'm going to select economy, click the little link button, and choose the economy page, culture, select it. Just type the C, so we get climate, culture. Anything that begins with a C will pop up in our search. So I'm going to choose culture and then security. Okay, so let's save. Now, we are back on our original page, but now we have links. And there it is. We go right to the climates page, and let's edit this. There are various types of climates in Latin America. Let's go ahead and click edit, and let's discuss a dry. So we're going to add some text, and then we're going to add external links in that text. Okay, so now we have some text concerning the deserts. Okay, so let's select Sonora, and before I do that, I want to find the link to Sonora. See, Sonora is a state, and there's a desert there. So I want to get the link to a page about Sonora in Wikipedia and go back and paste it right here in the text box, and then below I accept the link, and do the same thing with Baja California. I'm going to use Wikipedia again. And get the link, go back to the Slim Wiki, select Baja California. I'm going to select the whole thing, Baja California, Mexico. Paste the link, accept it. Again, the Atacama Desert. I'm going to get a link, but I don't really want to use Wikipedia. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use Wikipedia again. I'll get the link. Select the text, put the link in it, paste, and accept the link. Okay, so now let's go ahead and we save it and we'll check our links. So now when we click on Sonora, Mexico, we go to where we got our link. And that's how to insert external links. So also I want to select this. Okay, so we need to go back into edit mode. This is not going to work. You can't really select that. You don't get the pop-up because we're not in edit mode. Because we have a page named Latin America, let's look for it, and there it is right there. So now this is an inner link. We go back to our Latin America page, and when we click climate, so basically we're going to have to do the same thing with all of our other pages. We are just going to add some text and then style it. And so let's go to culture, edit. Okay, let's talk about languages. So right now I want to demonstrate how to create headings, first level headings and second level. So the first thing I'm going to do is add the text, something about languages. So we have Spanish, Portuguese, indigenous. So I want to make languages a first level heading, so I'm going to select it, and the pop-up comes up. I'm going to choose H1, that makes it a first level heading. If it's Spanish, I'm going to make it a second level heading, and I want to indent just a little bit. Do the same thing with Portuguese and indigenous, but I also want to make those, put a little indent in those. Now I want to add some text to go under the second level headings. But I don't want this text to be heading, so I'm going to select it and turn off the heading, and then I also want to indent it a little bit. So again, I need to select it and give it a little bit of indent. Same thing with Portuguese. So I'm going to write some text about Portuguese, but I don't want that to be a heading, so I'm going to remove the heading and then indent. Okay, so let's save and then talk about these headings for a minute. So what we have is our text right here, our second level heading. The text relates to the second level heading. The second level heading relates to the first level heading, and the first level heading relates to culture, which is the title of the page. And that's how we use headings. So now I want to demonstrate how to style the text, such as like if we wanted to bold the word Spanish or the language, let's click Edit and select, And this is pretty intuitive. So we get the pop-up, we choose bold, and let's go ahead and bold the other language, Portuguese. And let's add some italics. Same thing, just select it, and this is pretty intuitive. And we can add underlines. So let's select this Latin America and give it an underline. This should also have a link to it. Link to the Latin America page. There it is. So let's go ahead, and I want to show you one more thing. It's the save. So let's go to another page. Let's go to economy, and I'm going to get a quote and put it right here in the economy. So I'm going to click edit. But I've already opened up a page right here, Latin America, and I'm going to copy this text right here and paste right here, right there in the text. I'm going to select it, and in the pop-up, I'm going to click block quotes. We get this little pretty little style, and that makes it look like a block quote. I should also link to that, and just grab this link right here and select the whole text. Since this is a block quote, I want to link to the source. Just click save. Okay, so we get Brazil and Mexico. They're already in bold because they were already kind of in bold in our source. Okay, and so that's pretty much it. What we've done, we've gone all over a lot of the functionality, not everything. We didn't go over this little thing right here, and that's mostly for like coders. But we know how to make a H1, H2 heading, bold, italic, underline. The most important is the links, or one of the more important. We can use bullets, numbered text. We didn't use numbered lists, but we could have. We use indent and block quotes. We've also talked a little bit about creating collections, pinning pages to the collections. So anyway, that gives you some kind of an overview about how to use the Slim Wiki. And there are other functionalities that we have over here. We could duplicate a page. We could, in our collections, we could create sub-collections. But that gets a lot more complicated. So anyway, I hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.